Okay, let's hop on the good foot and do the Valentine's Day thing. Men, I don't know how to break this to you, but you're halfway through the day. And if you did not remember to reach out to your lady about Valentine's Day, you're screwed. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for you at this point. I warned you 2 days in a row, told you it was on its way, didn't sneak up on you. February 14th, every single year does it. It's like people that do last minute shopping for Christmas. It didn't sneak up on you December 25th every single year. It happens. Yeah. Yeah, the best way to never forget Valentine's Day, a birthday, or an anniversary is to forget either of those things one time. And you will never, ever forget again. Thank you so much for allowing me to pre-record this wonderful piece of broadcasting, because I am heading out to camping with the Queen Bee for our Valentine's Day celebration out in the woods and whatnot at the lake. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Please get out and have some fun, get some vitamin D, some fresh air. Going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend out there. And just so we're clear on the update for the playlist, 150 songs. Oh, hell yeah. That is a lengthy playlist. That's going most of the day. On shuffle, she won't even know she heard those songs earlier on. It's going to keep on going. It's fantastic. I went to all genres. 90s hip hop, 2000s country. I went back to 60s country. I went Motown. Motown is on this. And some of the new stuff, crushed it. Crushed it. Yeah. And the fact that I know that she won't be watching this program because she watches the other program, here's what I did. I got her 3 Valentine's Day cards. 3 of them. They're the same card. I'm giving her to her in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Same card. Not because I wanted to. I ordered a 3-pack of funny Valentine's Day cards, and I got 3 of the same damn card. 3 of the same damn card. It's got like the magazine clipping letters. It says no one will ever find your body. On the front, you open it up as one beautiful as I do, or whatever. As hot as I do. Same one. I'm like, who would buy 3 of those? Is what I want to know. I'm really genuinely asking the card industry, who buys 3 of those? Like, it's a funny card. But why would I need 3? If I got a couple of side pieces, what the hell? We cater to the gentleman that likes to basically spread himself thin. Holy cow, yeah. It is. Yeah, it's the thing. So that's what we did. And then if you remember the truck dilemma that we had, it was some boxes fell out of the back of her truck on the 303 freeway. And so her Valentine's Day gift, like the present, obviously flowers and all that stuff was already there. But the gift part of it is turned into a cargo net. Yeah, she's got a net that goes over her truck bed now. So you're welcome. By the way, every one of you're welcome. Because now she's on the freeway and she's safe and secure. Let's get to it. Yesterday was a huge, 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 huge day in the birth of the MAHA movement, the Make America Healthy Again movement. And I don't know. There's just this, with Doge doing what it's doing. Cash Patel now on Polymarket is over 75% to be confirmed. Tulsi's in, Bondi's in, RFK Jr.'s in. There's just this feeling of, holy crap, when they're saying the golden age of America is about to begin, I'm not doubting it. And when he says make America great again, I think we're going to a balanced budget and a healthier lifestyle. Holy crap. I am so excited about this. I don't know what to do with myself. The biggest, and I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of you will come with me on this. My biggest obstacle, my biggest challenge in being the healthiest I've ever been in my life are my options. It's so hard for me to know that I'm going to be driving to camp. I'm going to be in camp, and I'm not going to have any Pringles or Munchies. In Munchies, I'm talking about the bag of chips that has the Doritos, the Cheetos, the Sun Chips, and the pretzels. Always too many pretzels, but delicious. I'm not going to be eating that because I am just kind of following along with this. Like, okay, now I know what yellow 5 is. Now I know what red 40 is. And I know what's in this crap, and I don't want it, but I want it. See, if it wasn't even an option, if Frito-Lay or whoever the hell makes those just said, you know what, all the chips inside are going to taste the same, but they're going to be brown. I would be so down with that. I wouldn't be disappointed at all. I'd be like, I'm in. And RFK Jr.'s already made headway in that and just exposing it. Like you said, I don't care if you have McDonald's. Have McDonald's anytime you want. Just know what's in it. Okay? No, you're not getting real meat sometimes. You're getting meat sometimes, whatever it is, whatever fast food place you're going to. So there was an Oval Office swearing in, and I absolutely love that kind of stuff because it's I love watching these because of Trump. Because he doesn't know what to do. He's just standing and just staring. It's like, can we just get back to work here? This is pomp and circumstance. But RFK Jr. got to say a few words. Here's what he had to say.
Man plants himself firmly on his own ideal and there abide, the whole wide world will come around to him. For 20 years, I've gotten up every morning on my knees and prayed that God would put me in a position where I can end the childhood chronic disease epidemic in this country.
See, in that moment, if it were the Biden administration, MC Hammer and the church choir would be in the back, go, pray, pray. No? Okay, sorry. I thought that would be a moment that would happen.
And pray that God would put me in a position where I can end the childhood chronic disease epidemic in this country. On August 23rd of last year, God sent me President Trump.
Holy crap. Did you hear that? A Kennedy just said, God sent me Donald Trump. I got down on my knees and prayed every single day that I could end the childhood, sickness pandemic, epidemic, something demic. And God sent me Donald Trump. That was a Kennedy that just said that. And now Kennedys are clapping, except for his wife, looking beautiful back there. She is a proud member of Hollywood. I think her most recent role was on Curb Your Enthusiasm, and she can't clap for those. She's not allowed to clap for Donald Trump, but she can be there for her hubs.
He's now given me, he's kept every promise that he's made to me. He's kept his word in every account and gone way beyond it. I'm so grateful to you, Mr. President.
What?
A lot of people told me that I couldn't trust President Trump. I better get it in writing. And we did a handshake, and everything that he told me he was going to do, he has done.
Right. I don't know a bigger compliment you can get from anyone. Yeah, we've talked about the handshake lifestyle a few times over the past couple of months. And I don't know, because obviously anyone running in RFK Jr.'s circle is like, you can't trust Trump, you can't trust Trump, you can't trust Trump, Hitler, 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 you can't trust Trump. Does Hitler show up when I do that? I say that 3 times? But you can't, Elle McPherson. Damn, doesn't work. Anyway, if you're in that circle, you cannot trust Donald Trump. So he said, you know what I did? I did a handshake with him. I'm like, I'm going to trust you, dude. I'm putting my faith in you. And he said the man delivered on everything he did plus. That is a testament to who Donald Trump is. And even the progressive wing of my tribe, I let them bring it to me. I never bring it to them. But they will say things like, okay, so he's not exactly that bad like this. You're right. He's not. He's just not.
And I'm so grateful to him, and I've told you before, I genuinely believe that you are a pivotal historical figure, and you are going to transform this country at a time when we see all of the indicia of democracy now in tatters in our country. We see the rise of the military-industrial complex, the rise of totalitarianism, these attacks on our Constitution, and this breathtaking epidemic that is disabling our people. President Trump has promised to restore the American dream in this country. A healthy person has 1,000 dreams. A sick person only has one.
Damn.
60% of our population has only one dream, if they get better. President Trump has promised that he's going to restore America's strength. But we can't be a strong nation if we have a weak citizenry. If people are sick, 60% of our people are sick, 77%, as President Trump mentioned, our children cannot qualify for military service. And we need a man on a white horse now. We need somebody who is willing to come in and has the spine and the guts and the strength to challenge orthodoxies, to stand in the way of vested interests, and to break institutions that have turned against our democracy. President Trump has shown again and again that he is that hero.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where you can disagree with that. I mean, I love that. The guy said, healthy people have 1,000 dreams. Sick people have one. 60% of America just has one dream. That's mind blowing just to say. Obviously, those aren't stats, but I mean, damn, that's a damn cool quote. And there's a lot of key factors here. So let's kind of break this down if we can. Obviously the left going apoplectic because it is a Kennedy that is in the Oval Office praising Donald John Trump after 4.5 years of complete lawfare and trying to arrest this man and trying to have this man's entire livelihood destroyed and trying to have him in jail. A Kennedy is standing and speaking his praises in the White House. There's no question as to why the Dems are apoplectic at this point. Because the man they used every single trick they could possibly think of is standing in the Oval Office as the president of the United States with a Kennedy who is praising it. And I'm going to be honest too. I'm just going to be something that I noticed, and it's probably not anything that I'm just saying it might be true. So let me point this out here. Let's get to this part right here. You see, RFK Jr. has a very beautiful wife. He's a very successful man. He's a multimillionaire with a beautiful wife. Donald Trump surrounds himself with successful people with beautiful wives. Democrats hate that. Hate that because they're miserable. Ugh. They're miserable like Bernie Sanders. Feel the burn. We'll get to Bernie in a minute. But my hope, my prayer for this country is that that man that you just heard from can really make a huge difference with Health and Human Services. Nobody's going to lose access to anything. No one is going to not have the medication they need. No one is going to not have vaccines. It's not the way it's going to be. It is going to be a coming to Jesus meeting for Big Pharma and Big Food, the FDA, NIH. They are all about to get their notices, and we're going to start again with hopefully with people of integrity. If you have to start with the FDA, I would start with I believe it was 5 panelists, 5 of the 9 panelists that resigned after the vote to allow the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines on kids under 13 or kids 13 and over, or whatever it was, the non-adult cases. They resigned afterwards. This is fraudulent. What we're doing is just not, this isn't science. I would go get those people to start there. Perfect. Hi, congratulations, you're in management. You're going to help us hire good people. We're getting back to this. Because we're talking about the Food and Drug Administration that screws up 9 ways a Sunday. And, you're not going to bat 1,000. I get it. You're not. As an agency, you're going to screw up. You're going to have some bad apples. You're going to have some people that are corrupt. It's going to happen. But not at this level. It can't. It can't any longer. And it can't for all of us. It just can't for all of us. And speaking of fraud and corruption, this asset.
Can the president abolish the Department of Education?
What is going on in this country, not only...
What is going on in this country? I would like to get on the stump, and I'm once again asking for your support. I'm Bernie Sanders. Feel the burn.
Education, with other institutions, is the president is operating in a very authoritarian, illegal, and unconstitutional way. If they want changes in the Department of Education, they want to abolish the Department of Education, fine, come to Congress. That is the process. That is what our Constitution is about. We have 3 separate branches of government: the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. We are not and cannot and must not move to all power in one branch.
Senator, does that mean you're worried about oversight for something like Robert F. Kennedy Jr.? Like, once he's confirmed, are you concerned that you won't have that?
I am concerned that there is a real look. It is a little bit weird, just a little bit.
What's
weird?
You are weird.
The President of the United States is now head of the Kennedy Center. Might the only person in America think that's a little bit strange? You know, we have other people who know a little bit about culture, maybe even more than the president. But what is clearly happening in this country right now, every single day, with Musk, with President Trump, is more and more power going to fewer and fewer people, and often people who have huge amounts of money.
Can you tell me about your decision to co-sponsor?
Hold on. We just talked about $20 billion went to 8 people to control for the EPA. Shut up, you disingenuous old piece of garbage. You have Glitch McConnell. Glitch McConnell's out there getting wheeled into the Senate. And here comes Bernie Sanders, a devout socialist. This is not the way for America. Dude, you are the anti-American. If Captain America had an opposite, it's you. Bro. Don't you, the Kennedy Center? So what he was talking about the Kennedy Center, in case you haven't noticed, Kennedy Center has made President Trump the president of the board or whatever the hell he is. And he got rid of drag shows for kids. So Donald Trump is now running the Kennedy Center, which of the Kennedy Centers, again, it's another money laundering. It's a disgusting wealth. The Kennedy Center, any event at the Kennedy Center is exactly like the Hunger Games in the Capitol. It's exactly what it is. It's our version of that. It's the real life version of that. So that's exactly what that is. And so, and all the elites, the millionaires that go there, you know, Bernie thinks he's, pretends to be not one of them, but he's at the Kennedy Center. He's now appalled that President Trump is there. There was a actress and Ben's Fold. Remember Ben's Fold 5? Yeah, apparently he was on the committee or board of Lincoln Center and he resigned because of Donald Trump. Okay. Oh crap, you're in the water. That's it. Yeah, you ready? Resign. So that's what he was talking about there. The Department of Education. He said, what is happening now in the Department of Education? I want to break that down. What is happening in the Department of Education is since 2013, education spending per pupil has gone up 56%. That's a huge increase. Test scores have gone down 18%. It's a huge decrease. So that's what's going on. Forget about who's running it, who's gutting it, if it's going to be there, if it's not going to be there. When we had that hack, that evil woman, the head of the teachers union, Weingarten, she said that, it's just not a really big deal. 90% of funding is in the states already. Okay, good. Give the states the other 10% and let's be done with the Department of Education because they suck. Period. And the Democrats have fallen in the same book, always tired old book. It's racism. It's that they didn't want, what did they say? The Republicans don't want our kids to learn about our nation's history. No, we know about our nation's history. Y'all don't want to know. You definitely don't want all of us to know or our kids to know about our nation's recent history, do you? Isn't that weird? Isn't that funny? No, not Alanis Morissette. None of it's ironic, but dumb song anyway. That the people screaming, and by people I mean the Democrats, the Democrat Party, are screaming that the Republicans don't want us to know about our history and go about these DEI projects and the Malcolm X Kendi and these idiots with critical race theory. Oh, they don't want us to learn about history. But there is a department now called DOGE. There is a someone who's been nominated but not confirmed yet, as the head of the FBI, that is going to teach us about our recent history. DOGE is teaching us about our recent history. FBI is now going to teach us about our recent. They're going to complete the circle. We're going to learn the exact history, what the history book should say about Russia, Ukraine. We are going to learn about COVID and the COVID response. We're going to learn about pedophile rings. Hell, Pizzagate might be real. We're going to learn about our recent history, and that's why they're scared. You guys think the Dems freaked out about critical race theory? Wait till they realize as a collective that their recent history is what is going to be exposed. But it's fun because it's only them. It's only the Democrats. I'm talking about not just in the United States, I'm talking about the world. Everyone else is falling in line. No one else is freaking out. They do a little bit of a freak out. Maybe they go do a little press conference. Donald Trump's not renaming the Gulf of Mexico Gulf of America. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he did. Okay, Gulf of America's fine. They got to do a little freak out first, but then they fall in line. All the world leaders have. President Sheinbaum, Mexico. I like it when it's Lopez Obrador. I get to roll my R's. She's falling in line. She's putting military at the border. Remaining Mexico policies intact. He got Trudeau to resign. Everybody's all right. Everybody's working it out. Donald Trump today announced massive layoffs in several departments, to be applauded. What he also announced is his tariff push again. And people are like, oh, here we go with the tariffs. Because most people don't understand tariffs. And that's not insulting. We're not taught tariffs. We're not taught what tariffs mean. You've got to get like business, like 202. They had 200 level courses in college to learn what a tariff is. And their impacts on the economy of a nation and the global economics surrounding that with the allies and their adversaries. So most people just don't know what tariffs do. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I, to a large extent, don't have a firm grasp on them. But I do understand the game of fair play. I think you do too. Donald Trump, after he announced his layoffs today, announced that his plan is to match tariff with tariff. You want to open up the entire global economy quickly? Match a country's 50% tariffs on U.S. goods with 50% tariffs on their goods. In every case. If they've got a 20% tariff on a product, they get a 20% tariff on the product. If Mexico has a 15% tariff on avocados, I did see a meme that said Trump now names them Americados. Avocados, then there's going to be a 15% tariff on anything, on something going back. It's easy breezy. It's just if Japan, the reason why we can't sell our cars overseas, Chevy and Ford, is because there's 100% tariffs on them. Okay, we'll put 100% tariffs on all Toyotas, Hondas. Let's see how quickly this Opel's basically Buick, I believe. We'll see how quickly that goes away. This is not even 4D chess. This is finally what we're seeing is someone who is showing up and going to work. Not going to work to the location of work. Going to the office to do work. And not to play a game. To say, here are the new rules. I am setting the rules of engagement. If you want to work with the United States, if you want foreign aid, if you want our defense, if you want to be our ally, here are the rules. Here's what we demand. And look, I believe in my heart of hearts that this is all applauded. I think to the vast majority of voters, to the voting public, this is all applauded. And it was evidenced today when the Indian Prime Minister Modi, they just call him Modi. That's cool. Kind of like Odie from Garfield. Yeah, I remember that. Listen to what he had to say. The translator's voice a little off, but just go for it. It's kind of cool.
Expression from America, our vision for a developed India is to make India great again.
Modi just said make India great again. MIGA. What? MIGA, whatever you want to do it, I don't care. MIGA. Can't, it's not MIGA. No, MIGA, you can get in trouble saying that. MIGA. He just said make India great again. This is what I'm talking about. Modi hated the Bidens. Modi hated that entire administration. He punked them. Him and Lopez Obrador from Mexico, they punked Biden. They made fun of him to his face. Yeah, let's go back to Modi here.
Or MIGA.
MIGA.
When America and India work together, that is, when it's MAGA plus MIGA,
Here it is.
it becomes MIGA,
Yes!
a
He
mega
landed it.
partnership for prosperity.
He stuck it, dude. I can't speak Hindu. I can't speak. I don't know. Dude. I can't. That dude just landed that thing. He stuck it. It was a little iffy though, but he nailed it. He said MAGA plus MIGA is mega. Damn, man, does that feel good? I mean, don't you feel good? You can hate Donald Trump. You can. It's okay. It's really okay. I hated Bill Clinton. Not that bad a dude. I mean, a bad dude. Yeah, Epstein and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I get it. But I mean, that decent president. All right. I couldn't stand Bush. I couldn't stand W. All right. Hey, we got through it. You can not like Trump. It's okay. And things are going to be okay. Just look around you. Look at the people that are freaking out. The people that are freaking out are the ones that will show you exactly why it's going to be all right. It's going to be just fine. But before I get to some fun lunacy to wrap up the week, I want to ask if y'all are feeling the same way I am now, because I am pretty pumped after that whole the MIGA plus MAGA is mega. What a great line. Modi's a G. Do they drink beer in India? Yeah, I'm sure they do, right? They have to. I'd love to have a beer with Modi. That'd be rad. Oh, anyway. Is something happening? I mean, the freakouts and the stupid songs that we've been playing and the constitutional crisis. Bernie talking about the constitutional crisis. Are they just going to allow it to happen with just a whimper? I hope so. But from what I understand, and I'm trying to freak y'all out, I just want your opinion on this. From what I understand, the FBI, CIA are some pretty bad hombres. They can pull off some stuff. I mean, I can't wait until this Pennsylvania, the governor of Pennsylvania and the agents on the ground in Pennsylvania and the assassination. I can't wait till this is all uncovered. But are they going to let it be uncovered? How can you, as Kash Patel, show up and say, okay, I want this all exposed if they've bleach bitted it all? What would we do? I mean, this is a sincere question. What would we do? Because if you think about it, 3 terabytes of evidence, video, and interviews were deleted by the Jan 6 committee, and they just said, oh, well, we don't know what happened. Wasn't illegal what we did. And it wasn't. Technically, it was not illegal. Deleting it was not illegal. Because they were a committee. That's all they were, was a committee. That's why they called them a select committee. That's all they could call them. They weren't general. They weren't. They weren't. Whatever the big things that would do the investigations with. Cheese, my brain. But we said, okay, well, yeah, bunch of asses, right? What? That's Schiff. That's Raskin. Yeah, probably. It's probably had something to do with that Kinzinger guy. 30,000 emails were deleted from Hillary Clinton's server and her private server, and she said she used BleachBit. She smashed laptops and cell phones. And we're like, yeah. So what if Kash Patel shows up to the FBI, opens the vault, and it's the same as Geraldo opening Al Capone's vault? It's just nothing. Dust and bottles and nothing. What happens? Are we just going to be like, God, we tried. We tried, guys. Good job. We really tried on that one. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know. Then I hope that the people that did it would be brought to justice then, because that's all we'll have. Literally all we will have. Because I believe everything that we're seeking to get at this point is gone. It's just gone. The chain of evidence, and most even like the Hunter Biden the hard drive that's been passed like a Mahomes football is just, that's nothing. The only hope I'm having I'm not trying to bum you guys out. We'll laugh. We'll end with something funny. But the only hope I'm having is like you see states now circling their wagons to investigate Anthony Fauci because he's not protected on a state level. So we'll see. And maybe part of Trump's negotiation between Ukraine and Russia is, we'll give you Fauci. You can have Fauci. But like Tulsi Gabbard says, what happens to the 30-something biolabs that are in Kyiv? You think that's not on the table? Holy cow. I'm going to buy biolabs, guys. If you guys can look up the pharmaceutical labs that are in Kyiv. Just Google search it. There's dozens of them. I think it's a lot more than 30. I think I was way low ball. It's like 72 or something goofy like that. Yeah. But the list is out there. So I wonder what's going to happen. So anyway, let's stay vigilant. Let's keep our eyes open and make sure that no shenanigans are being, because if they all they have to do is squawk about what he's doing is illegal, it's unconstitutional, then arrest him. Convene a committee. Start impeachment hearings over something not as stupid as, oh, he said something about Gaza. Who cares? Start something then. Michael Jackson's MJ said that. You want to be starting something. Don't you dare think I don't have PYT on the playlist. I do. I don't care what y'all think about that. I will defend that song 9 Ways of Sunday. It's almost as good to me as Groove is in the Heart. Sorry. Michael Jackson just, oh, man, come on. PYT is such a badassery song. Yeah, I got that on there. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sing it. Where did you come from, baby? Okay. All right. I'm not going to sing it. Let's get to this. Remember Dylan Mulvaney? Dylan Mulvaney was the trans can, the Bud Light trans can. She was celebrating 1 year of womanhood, girlhood, or whatever the hell she called it. And Bud Light decided to destroy themselves by putting her on a can. And by the way, just so we're very clear, and you guys are clear around the water coolers, and you guys are clear at your barbecues this weekend, or at dinner tonight when you're taking your lady out to dinner or cooking dinner, whatever you're doing. I think they only made 3 or 4 6-packs or 4-packs of that can. That was it. Literally for a social media post. They sent 2 to her, I believe, him, whatever it is, and said, do a post. And it was done, and all of the hullabaloo. So I think there were 4 total made. That's it. They didn't have them in stores. They didn't have them, but America spoke as America should speak. You guys, this is what happens when I pre-record stuff. The rhythm without you guys sitting here commenting in front of me right now. Whew, okay, my brain to work. America spoke with the way America should speak, and that is with their wallets. So, but what I said about Dylan Mulvaney, I'm not trying to relitigate that. What I did say, and I do, by the way, applaud people like Dana White, who gave Bud Light a second chance. So like, okay, dude, look, they were our first drink sponsor, and they want to come back. They need our help. We're gonna pick them up and help them dust off, and we're gonna get past this. And it was after like 2 years of it, or a year and a half of it. And Dana White said, okay, that's enough. They've suffered enough. They know now. They've learned. I said about Dylan Mulvaney that women should just be pissed off at that person. Women should be pissed off at most drag queens, most in camera, the celebrity or in camera or influencer transvestites. Because, can I put vestites at the end of it now? Is it now trans women, trans men, whatever? You should be ticked off because that's not how a woman acts. Listen, a woman, never, not one woman in my life, not one woman that I've ever dated acts like that. Hey, girls. Not one. No. Get my eyes on, girls. Going out and pre-gaming. No one. And I guess I've known some pretty wacko women. Not one of them act like that. Holy, they should be pissed off. Where are you, women, speaking out against this? Are you afraid of the LGBTQIA mob that's going to come get you? Going to come take you out? Going to cancel you? If you say, I'm sorry, but I can't get down with any of your stuff here. This is not how a woman acts. Women don't act like this. You're insulting us. So I found a video that actually confused the crap out of me. It really did. Because at first I thought it was just a guy being a chick talking about I made brownies or something like that. And I'm like, okay, here we go again with a social media trans woman insulting women around the world, real women around the world. And then it just seemed to almost be satire. Help me out with this one. I don't know what to do with this, but this should piss everyone off. I think there's one video that can actually take everyone off and go, no, this isn't how we need to bring back mental institutions.
Telling me that I'm a fake woman because I'm transgender. Bro, look at these brownies that I made. I spent all day in the kitchen today waiting for my partner to get home so I could present them with a tray of brownies. You think that I'm a fake woman? This is as womanly as it gets. I sit down when I pee.
See, okay, sit down with all this stuff. This is womanly as it gets. Are you vibing with me that this is satire? This is a dude pretending. This is a dude trying to piss people off. Because he's probably already pissed off every real woman there is, saying he's a real woman because he bakes brownies and he stayed in the kitchen and he pees when he sits down. But then I'm watching it going, why am I mad at this dude? This guy, probably because I'm confused.
I wear dresses and I love the colors purple and pink. And you think that I'm a man? I sleep with stuffed animals. Of course I'm a woman. Only girls are allowed to do that.
There you go.
I
that line right there.
every day about what outfit I'm gonna wear. I'm so girly. There's so many clothes in my closet. Look how full my closet is. I just be shopping and being bisexual and eating hot chips. And I lie all the time. I'm everything that a woman is, with zero exceptions in this world. Obviously, I'm a real woman, even though I'm transgender.
This is satire.
Because I love the kitchen, and I love men, and I love shopping for clothes, and being on my phone. Gosh, I love being on my phone.
I'm so convinced of it. But again, another reason why there was a red wave through this nation is going to be another one in the midterms. Because critical thinking people like us watch that and we're like, okay, now we're kind of catching on. This dude's just being an ass for attention. He's in his sister's room and he's obviously didn't think through what he was going to say. He obviously tried to get to the full minute and a half or whatever, and he's just dying at the end. But we can see through that. A lot of people can't. They'll see it and go, oh, what a brave young lady you are. Not knowing they're being punked. I'm telling you, that had to have been somebody punking somebody. Right? I guess part of the MAHA movement, maybe it's make America mentally healthy again, because we're not. We're jacked up. And here's the thing. When certain drugs become not available or suspended manufacturing, whatever it is, we're going to see a lot of things get fixed. When there's not a pill for that, we're going to see things get fixed. When they'll say, oh, I have this ailment. Oh, take your pills. Once those pills go away so you can't have it, then guess what? Most likely it's going to go away. We're hoping. Y'all, 4 years. And again, Rob was with me on it. I really like to pat myself on the back every now and again because we got this stuff right. And years ago, I thought this man was funny. Years ago, this man had an amazing career. And for probably 3 years now, maybe 4, I've been asking if George Lopez, is George Lopez all right? And I'm not celebrating the mental downfall of a man. But when the man was on his show doing this, a la Ray Charles, when he was basically fiending for drugs on his shows on camera, not doing it behind the scenes, I was like, dude ain't gonna do it. It's not right. He's doing lip lick thing, like, doing that thing. This video might just throw you off. I told you I'd wrap it with 2 videos that just absolutely blew me away. And I want you to see this. This is kind of crazy. My God. That's George Lopez. Because if you back it up, Albert Einstein, Maybe. Let me look at this guy. Yeah. Y'all, that's Jorge Lopez. That used to be one of the funniest dudes in the biz. One of the most respected dudes in the biz. Done.
It's George Lopez.
No, it isn't. Well, it used to be George Lopez.
The spirits I know.
I forget what.
Oh my gosh, George is at the happy place now.
They made up a song for him.
Oh my gosh, George is at.
And that's on the J Hud show. That's Jennifer Hudson's show. I love me some Jennifer Hudson, so I'm not trying to rip that, but apparently Jennifer Hudson's staff it does that kind of crap. You see that dude, you see Rosie O'Donnell, you see Madonna, you see all these celebrities that are former celebrities that are just trying to cling to something. And they used politics to cling to that relevance. And they're losing their minds. Period. I mean, George is, I think there's some chemical induction there, but they're absolutely losing their minds. And I feel bad for the guy. I do. I feel bad for the guy. I actually feel bad for Rosie O'Donnell. I do. As much as she is an insufferable woman, she's losing her mind. Literally losing her mind on TikTok. And she ends every TikTok with TikTok, you don't stop. And yes, Color Me Bad is on my playlist. You're damn right. Hell yes. Even Rosie O'Donnell couldn't get me to be turned off by that song. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a second. No, wait. Did I forget one? No, Eric Church, Wrecking Ball. Yeah. That's some baby making music right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. So what are you guys doing, man? Tell me. I'll be checking into social media. Tell me what you guys are doing. Tell me what you guys are up to. If you guys are having any fun today, going out to dinner. I know I forget who it was. Maybe it's Alfred that said that they do maybe celebrations adjacent to the actual day. And especially now it's on a Friday. What a pain in the ass. So that's why we loaded up the trailer and got the hell out of here. So, I've treated this, it's not a holiday, but Valentine's Day just to be closer to my fam bam. So just, yeah, your sisters, your moms, any family members you got, like, call them up, say happy Valentine's Day. That might not be a thing to you, might become a thing. But I tell you what, I got Valentine's Day cards in the mail from my parents. Yeah, just to say I love you. So, and now my dad's not around anymore. So that's not a warning or anything to you. But you know what? You might want to think about just using this day. If you're like, oh, it's a Hallmark holiday. Sure, why not? But it is one. So jump all over it and use it to tell your peeps that you love them. That'd be a good idea. Yeah. From Uncle Mike, right? Because I love you guys, and I'm thankful for you guys. I did not get you guys Christmas cards. What am I doing? Valentine's Day cards. I didn't get you any of that stuff. So here's a heart, and here's some Bob Ross and a squirrel, and did a lovely painting. So anyway, oh, and if you have a parent, by the way, that's older in years but likes to be artsy, I got my mom these color by numbers painting things. They're freaking beautiful. They're amazing. You think color by numbers is a kid's thing, but this is paint, and it's done well, and it's done artistically, and it's very challenging, and I wouldn't want to do any of these things. This is hard as hell. She's on her third one, and they are beautiful. Beautiful. I will try to do a picture when she gives them to me. I'll do a video, and we'll show the company, and hopefully you guys give them some love, because that's some pretty cool stuff too. Anyway, sorry. Happy Valentine's Day. You guys are the bestest of the best. We love you. And